Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a pride.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. From the shotgun, Richardson. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Richardson going to shift things up. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Falcons had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Maverick, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
They go play action with Richardson. Pass to the sideline and put in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43.
Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Ready, set.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal hole.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Out of the end zone comes Smith. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
Eluding the pressure right.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. A man coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce. And this will be a Texans 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Pierce with a motivated run there, and no surprise he's motivated this season after a late injury robbed him of a 1,000-yard campaign last year and potentially the Rookie of the Year. Even still, the 4th-round pick outplayed his slot with over 900 yards in 13 games.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. And that one too wide and incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from the guy in his 1st season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw caught by Higgins. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Richardson working from the gun. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Sam Laporta, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Stroud sets up the play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
On second down, here's Pierce. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Calais Campbell in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Texans football to start quarter two as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. On fourth down, out is the punter Cameron Johnston to boot it away. Deep to return is Scotty Miller. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, a run with Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Play action. Now Richardson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Stroud out of the gun here. This one left side caught by Collins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Pass caught. It's Romeo Dobbs. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something.
Cordell Patterson down the left sideline. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
The ultimate speedster showing that speed in front of this home crowd. They love it. Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
Touchdown, Falcons. Sam Laporta, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 17-3. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he returns this to the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Patterson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
Richardson looking to throw this. Under pressure and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the jump.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Here we go.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Now a throw here, hauled in. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
2nd and 6.
Richardson.
At the Texans' 38-yard line.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Track 60.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Warriors 70.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Here's 1st and goal. And gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Richardson going to change the play here. No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the sack means it's 3rd and goal now from the 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Richardson to throw off play action. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Crew knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's go. 18 Rattler.
Final play of the half, Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
This is taken at the 15. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Come on.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Richardson to the air on 1st down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
On 1st down, Richardson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Cougar 19.
Richardson looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
This is caught at the 20. Touchdown! T. Higgins, 55 yards. As these guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, All coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
On the ball, on the ball.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. That is caught by Dell. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. Stroud now. Taking a shot for Dell here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 15. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. That is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Flowers going to go in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Richardson going to move him around. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one left side caught by Patterson. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Off play action. Richardson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Riggs. Hey, Crash.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Richardson working from the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. Here's Koo to kick it off. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Ready.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Got his man, Dell. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Texans.
Stroud sets up the play action. Taking a shot for Dell here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stroud. Looking downfield for Jones. Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
19 tight, 19 tight.
2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The throwing again is Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Texans. Julio Jones with career touchdown number 70. And the Texans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now down to 20. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Hey, check that. Street. Hurt. Go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Devontae Wyatt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's Bradley Pena now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing, partner. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Dragon 60.
Stroud off the play fake.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Stroud working out of the gun. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Give them 32 on the play. Here goes Stroud again. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud. Under pressure, they got him again. Chase Young in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Come on.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons' offense at the line. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Tossing out right here to Patterson. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 2.
Cut 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They still can't get it. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So time runs out.